This is beautiful.
I saw that Timber ban, and I was like, why did they ban this Timber ban? Put it in my mind immediately.
I gotta say, I don't know if Puppy had his breakfast, banning the Huskar over the Meepo.
The Meepo looks...
Yeah, the Meepo is way more scary, it feels. But we'll see. Maybe
it's Rezo playing the puck as well, so it's a Disruptor of Madden as their two supports. But I mean, the Meepo, we were saying it a lot.
I have seen Matu's anti-mage win some unwinnable games.
Yep.
Recently on his stream. So maybe this is a game where Matu is just going to beast it. He doesn't care that there's a Meepo. He's somehow going to get past the Meepo timing and
but
play
they
away.
have so much fight with the Meepo, and it's a great Meepo game.
On paper, you take the team names away, you look at the heroes, this is a great Meepo game.
Yeah, definitely.
The only way to deal with it, right, or the only sort of element that you have is the cleave. It's the Magnus.
It's the Magnus, yeah.
That is it. And I feel like that alone, it's not enough to scare a Meepo. I mean, you saw that from VP, yeah, no hesitation. Meepo coming in as the last pick.
Hell yeah. I'm so glad I played EU pubs, man. I got to see no one playing this a bunch.
Yeah.
He did do, I think, the majority of the builds. It's still the same. It's your Treads, multiple Wraith Bands into Ethereal Blade. Almost all the games.
Double E-Blade?
We lost, actually. I think as soon as he got the first E-Blade, yeah. I mean,
that is the thing with this Meepo hero. Let's see. Let's see if no one's got his fingers warmed up and he's ready to do some Meepo in the morning.
Ooh, 8-0-11 on mid one's last of Rubik. There we go.
That's not too bad. I wonder what role he was playing in that game, though.
It's probably mid.
It was probably a mid Rubik, the game he went 8-0-11.
He actually might have been practicing, to be honest, right? He might have been practicing his floor position because he has known for a bit of time.
Prepare for battle.
I'm curious to see how this is going to go. This should be a fun one. See how they do their lane setups as well. Looks like it's... Oh, look at Puppy's starting items.
What's he got?
The triple Fairy Fire.
Oh!
So he's that's some battle items right there.
It's back to being much more affordable, right? It's back to the 75 nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah. Or 70, right? Yeah, 70. It's 85 health.
Oh, even better then. Yeah. There we have it.
I haven't seen the rise of the Fairy Fires again a bit on some of the trading supports. So it looks like he's gonna... I think he wants to maybe help Zai a bit. But also, you have an anti-mage, and you're all in on your AM for the most part. I don't know, I just see this Meepo, and I'm terrified, honestly. It's such a good Meepo last
It's a good Meepo, it is. It really is. Let's see what Secret's plan is to deal with it. And, you know, maybe Puppy did know that there was a potential Meepo, and he was like, well, we've got a plan for a 10th pick Meepo. Not something that a lot of teams say. Normally, there is no plan for the 10th pick Meepo, but maybe Secret have an idea.
Okay, so he is going to do the tri-lane top at the start here. Let's guarantee the runes. And maybe we'll see what he does with his movements. I'm curious about it. Because I think some of the times we do see a lot of these teams, when you pick your AMs, your Morphlings, you want to just set that tri-lane, make sure he gets a good start, and then you leave at like level 2 and 3.
Oh, for crying out loud!
2 for 2. But it looks like quite a battle lane up top, because I also saw Matumba Man, he started with an Orb of Venom, which we haven't seen a lot of safe laners do, but usually they pick it up after those bounty runes, but he straight up started with it. And we're seeing Solo as well, that 5 position.
Some great damage training here, especially with that missile coming in. Solo can... That's a good amount of his health gone, Zai.
That should be a pretty tough for Zai, but Doom we know as one of those crazy recovery heroes.
Oh yeah, the speed that this hero can start to rack up the golden XP gets pretty ridiculous. But Solo's certainly going to do its best job at this early level of just keeping Zai zone well and truly out. So it will be a slow start for the Doom. Yep. And Zai, again, getting brought incredibly low just by this right-click harass from Solo.
Well, he's got to get some experience. Right now he's at 0, but top is also getting completely zoned out because of the switch up. Like, that's why Puppy's top. He's like, all right, Zai, tough. Tough luck. Anti-mage is priority. You got to just deal with it and catch up later on. Mid matchup, I feel like Magnus might do pretty well versus Meepo in the laning phase. He just has a very high base damage advantage, but
I mean, that's the thing, though, because it's in laning phase.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Meepo, he doesn't give a darn about the laning phase. He's going to be in the jungle. He's going to get his levels. He's going to get his farm. You know, no one's going to know his patterns and stuff.
Look at this. I mean, they're destroying top lane. I think I'd be in a happy position.
Wait, what's Resolution doing mid?
I'd be in a happy position if I was Secret.
It's not 28.
Right,
get yourself back to the offlane, sir.
Like, Zai can go around and look for a creep to eat so he can get experience, but right now you're zoning 2 heroes off of experience.
Wait, what was Resolution doing over there?
He got pushed away. He got pushed away by mid one. He just had to orb away.
Scared him back to the mid lane. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, top lane a little bit rough. So it's going to be a full free farm anti-mage and a full free farm gyrocopter. But yeah, 2 heroes are going to be level 1 for quite a long time on the side of EP. And maybe even 3 heroes, as Solo is also doing the
well, I think Solo sort of just hands off the keyboard. He just
clicked them.
clicked Zai and just like, well, that's me done for the laning stage. That's all he needs to do.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Here we go. And oh, he's gonna get the D ward though. Oh, nice. And that was his very own sentry. He does get that little bit extra for himself. As now mid one is gonna start making the rotation. Puppy.
Radiant's courier has been
Courier snipe.
It begins. It begins the slaughter of the couriers.
Oh, and Save is also going for a courier snipe, but he's not actually gonna get it. The smoke. He tried.
And we're mid lane. CS. It's even.
It's even.
Let's see, which I think is, yeah, that's kind of expected. Oh, resolution. Giving first blood to Matumba, man. It's been a rough start for the offlaners. I gotta say, quite a bit rougher though for Rezo.
He has one last. Oh man, I mean that's a problem. So I know, you know, we talked about Meepo, and Meepo is gonna be amazing and stuff and all that, but like,
well, maybe that's what it is. Rezo knows. He's like, you know what? I don't have to try this game. We got no one on the Meepo. He's gonna carry me. But we'll see, you know, Matsu, he's going to be smiling every time with those kills he gets early on. They're going to chase down Save as well. And he wants to dive. He's going to dive this. I mean, Sales will be popped, and that will stop Matsu from being able to get the kill, so Matsu will back off.
Solo just barely got out there down bottom too. They were chasing him forward. Zai might actually be able to chase here, but actually Zai.
Zai, they've got a little bit too deep. Solo sort of baits him in. Oh, the baby Dooms!
The Doom shards.
All part of Zai's plan.
Okay. Mid one's like, thank you for the
Radiant's
experience. I'll take it.
attack.
That had to have been his plan. So offlaners still continue to be shut down level 2. Now being picked up on both sides on those. And we are seeing the Meepo. They're both gonna jungle at a very fast pace. That is the one thing, right? Magnus is kind of a similar concept now as like the Meepo. It's like he actually does amazing in the mid lane, and he farms amazing in the jungle.
I mean, the thing is now, because you've got to remember, when we were seeing the teams playing the Magnus, it was when the Agnims was busted. Now, I guess you're not going to see Agnims, right? Or do we know?
I think you might still see
You think
Agnims.
You still go the Agnims? We'll see. I mean, I'm very interested to see if that is going to be the case, despite the nerf.
Yeah, I mean, it is a 6-second cooldown now. The mana cost, sure, it's still pretty low, but it's just that 6-second cooldown, definitely maybe. I'm not too sure. Not too sure what Variety would say.
Down bottom. Another bit of a poke at Zai, but he has started to get those levels now. Level 3 and 2 points.
Scorcher does a lot of damage. They have to be a bit careful.
So Zai can very confidently trade back with the two of them, especially with mid one by his side.
Yeah, it's one of the highest damage spells in the game. After the buffs it's gotten, being 16 duration at all levels. If you actually are in the AoE of it, you're gonna burn.
See the 5-minute runes coming up. Epi Kid's going to make sure that he's able to hold on to his by that outpost. And in fact, VP will be able to get the majority there. 3 bounty runes going the way of VP. Secret only able to hold on to their own outpost top rune.
Zai.
He's a little deep this time. Looking to try and run away. Scorched Earth still unavailable for 4 seconds. He's got the stick charges. He will be able to head into the trees. It was not going to be able to get out though. They'll bring down Zai again. As Epi Kid's farm continues to look pretty fantastic. Both him and Matu having a fantastic time in their safe lanes due to the fact that the offlaners are getting zoned as hard as they are.
We have like identical
pretty much perfect CS from them.
Yeah, it's actually like identical from both teams right now. Look at the Meepo and the Magnus are keeping up with each other. The Gyro and the AM are keeping each other. The Puck and the Doom. It's very even right now in the start. But Meepo, he's got a great game set up.
I mean, that's the thing. It's an even playing field, but it's a 10-thing Meepo, and it's a jolly good one of that. It's going to go for another trade. I mean, I don't know. Is this worth it? It doesn't feel worth it. He keeps trading his life for solo. It's given Epi Kid more and more. And certainly, even though there's even CS on the carries, Epi Kid, he's getting involved in more kills than Matu.
Yeah. Well, the mid one's getting some XP, which he did, but...
Matu blinking in aggressively there. Ooh. Poppy is going to be able to keep him safe with the Sprout on solo.
Nice
Matu, he's seeing Epi Kid get all the action down bottom. He's like, well, hang on, if that Gyro's getting some kills, I want to get some blood as well.
We're talking about, like, you know, money and everything, but look at level 4 Matu. That was a level 6.5 Gyro already down bottom, so he's gotten quite a lot out of that, because of also because of how Solo was playing, right? Solo was really just left the lane and just was running around, so he gave a lot of Solo XP to that Gyro.
No, that's true. I mean, the Gyro obviously going to hit a timing where he's going to be a lot scarier, a lot sooner than this anti-mage, and that will give a lot of space for no one to just continue continue his road to an easy game. Top lane, Solo will die.
Ooh,
Matu
Rezo.
is able to jump in Rezo. Okay, get the both of them. Okay, Matu. Yeah, those sort of kills are going to help bump up the XP, get him closer to the pace that Epic is in down on the other half of the map.
Yeah, I think he absolutely wants to get, obviously he wants to get those kills, but I think they actually need those type of kills for themselves because I do think the pace is going to start to get set by VP at some point. Like this Gyro, once he starts getting involved, they're going to look to run around and take fights, and Noah probably the same thing. Like once he gets his E-Blade or once he gets that Ghost Scepter, he's going to move.
And it's an interesting kind of event that people are about, what, in this patch, you know, the supports, they're becoming cores, and meanwhile, Zai and Rezo are like, yeah, hold my beer, you know, we're becoming supports here, you know. It's the other way around, you know.
It's been the story of the offlaners for quite a long time,
It's
right?
tough. It's tough on the offlane.
Yeah. So they're looking to make their first move. They've got their RP ready, and Lisha is going to go for more of a greedy build for himself, at least. He's going to be going for Echo Saber. So
no, Zai.
He wants to have his own damage versus that Meepo, too.
A very apt name, of course, this tag. I die, I don't care. Maybe, I mean, that could be the plan. I mean, you'd hope so, because Zai, he's died quite a few times down that bottom lane. 4 deaths at the moment.
Oh, they've spotted no one, and they've taken one of his jungle stacks.
Can't make it. Oh, it's a level 9 Magnus. That's certainly going to give them a very good shot. Bring down this Meepo. He's able to turn. They've got the control. Dragging back. No one's going to look to jump out with the poof, and he's going to get away from the 3 of them. RP used, and still not enough to kill this Meepo. That's a concerning sign for Secret.
That's definitely quite a big concern. They did get a war done. They did steal some stacks, but that's quite a commitment there to not even bring him down. And we're talking about 10th pick Meepo, 10th pick Meepo. That's the way for them to bring him down. It's all about the Magnus.
Yeah. And if those 3 heroes aren't getting him now, the outlook doesn't look to get any better.
No, not until your anti-mage is massive. But that's going to take quite a long time. And Meepo is also just pretty much presenting it anyway.
Nice little block here from Puppey. That's going to trap Solo in the trees. To Salmon up and chasing down. Rezo look to jump forward, but he cannot save the Abaddon. As Matu will continue to pick up another kill. Look at this rotation though. Epic kick coming into the top lane. Matu's got a blink, so he'll be fine. Puppey has no
one's coming as well.
luxury of escape.
He's here. No one's here.
Forget the route setup. He's going to have to follow route. They've got the control on Matu. Can they bring him down? Another blink. We'll get him away. Mid-1 trying to run, but there's no hiding as the Rubik will fall. Epic Kid gets the double kill. No one yet getting involved aggressively already, just turning up in the top lane like that 9.5 minutes in. He's ready to play.
I think this is exactly what they should be doing. This is the way VP's draft is set to play. Sure, they have a Meepo last pick, so they can do kind of like a lot of these things, but they have such a good team fighting lineup, and Secret's draft is very greedy. So just keep looking for these fights. Right now it's Rezo trying to get some experience bottom. He's gonna maybe get punished here. The Scorched Earth is building up.
TP's in. He's gonna have more to know, but he's not. Yeah, can't jump out. They got him. Zai will fall for this, yeah. I mean, this time, you know, Zai's moved up, you know. Instead of trading his life for Solo, this time he's able to trade it for the other offlaner. So that's something, but you've got to be careful. They're bringing a lot of forces down his Secret. Nisha's going to charge forward. Drags back, no one tries to move up, but he's not going to make it away this time. Secret come out on top of the engagement, bringing Matu in. 4-0-2. He's getting active, and this is what I'm talking about. Matu on his anti-mage. He can win the unwinnable games.
It's got him showing up to the fight is very unexpected, right? It's 10 minutes in. He only had the Treads double Wraith Band, but he wants to get involved with his team, and that was the outpost timing too. So they're able to get that one bottom after they make that heavy rotation, heavy commitment. I know we all, we're still all kind of discussing and figuring out like how much priority is going to change from these teams about that tier 1 Radiant tower. Secret just got it. That gives them a lot of access into that Radiant jungle that Radiant has a hard time protecting. And he's going to be empowered. He's going to have that build up toward that Battle Fury too. So he should be able to farm pretty effectively if they do keep control of this, like the whole right side of the map. You have access to both ancient camps. You have a lot of farm. So I see Solo putting a circle around that whole area there on that right. I feel like he probably wants to get a little bit more control. Either get more control or just be like, nobody play there. It's one or the other.
That's the thing, because how do you do that now without that shrine there? It's not easy for Radiant.
No, you have to do
you let that tower go, and that half of the map, I think there's sort of the second half, which I think is a bit of a no-go zone.
I think it might be. It's either that or you do the old EG smoke that people used to call it. You 4-man smoke through your jungle, and you do, and that actually looks like what they're doing right now. So they are bringing 3 or 4 heroes to try to set up and try to reclaim some control throughout their jungle. They're scouting as well, and they're going to spot a juicy stack.
Oh.
But it looks like they're prioritizing looking for kills here at first.
I'm going to bring TP to Nisha. Gonna go forward to Zero at the RP onto two of them. He's caught big ones as well. Epikid's trapped in it. He's trying to back off. He's not going to be able to get away. The control's there from Nip1. Lifts him up, drags him back. And Secret, just like that, we shut down the move from VP.
How much did that Fury ult do? Man, everything came in perfectly at the same time, but Magnus damage. Holy moly.
I don't think that could have gone any worse for VP, that play.
No, I mean, Nisha.
Nisha just sliding into position, and now, well,
he's a bit far up.
A bit of revenge. Maybe feeling himself a little too much after that sweet play mid, and he does manage to get in and bring down Resolution again. I don't know, Resolution continues to die in ways that were unimaginable. But he dies there. No. Does mean, of course, solo XP for no one, so...
Yeah,
all part of the plan, as Reza would say. Whoa! Zai! He's going to drop down the Doom. He's going to look at this. I don't know if Zai's going to get this. He's not going to get this kill. I mean, both offlaners are outperforming each other in the worst way.
They're suffering, for sure.
It's early morning. It is the start of the day. It's the start of the, you know, it's rough for the offlaners.
Definitely a rough start for the both of them. But the rest of their team's doing damn well. I mean, Nisha's tied still with the Meepo in net worth, which is very impressive.
Yeah, and that E-Blade's... It's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. So the timings are there.
Oh, and he did switch. So I think we saw, was it Secret that did this as well in the group stage that we saw in the qualifiers, where they didn't go for the Battle Fury. He's just going to go for the fighting build. He's going the Manta build.
I mean,
and
it makes sense, right?
Because he has Empower.
Yeah.
So.
And you've seen, no, already. I mean, Matsu knows he's been able to get involved and active. Having that Yasha now as quickly as he has will mean that even before he has the full Manta, if he can sort of pick the timings right to get in on the fight, he can still be quite a scary force.
Yeah, and if he does get like these, one of these items that lets him fight as well early, like Vampire Fangs or the Pupil's Gift, those are excellent on Anti-Mage because they just give you that extra stat bonus that allows you to be able to get and stay inside of the fights. So definitely possibilities as we are approaching 15 minutes. So it's 14 minutes. We got about 1 minute until those next neutrals. Neutral items do start dropping. And I think did we see both teams get the same neutral?
I was going to say, hang on.
Both teams got Faded Brooch, both teams got Hard Ring, and both teams got Trusty Shovel.
That's pretty remarkable. That they got the exact same. The odds are, they're not big. Oh no, not
he just
again.
got 3. What? Nisha's damage. Oh my god.
I mean, Puck
right click.
Puck is a complex hero. And Reza is struggling.
He absolutely is. Mid one got the lift on him. Instant disables do make your life a bit hard there in Puck, but he was very far forward. He just got caught by Nisha. And yeah, I mean, Nisha's still hitting it. He's hitting really hard with this build that he's got. He's got his own kind of carry build coming into play. And with the attack speed talent, with that strength talent, he's 2800 HP on strength treads. He hurts.
Interesting that Dota Plus, 72% for Secret at the moment. I mean, I feel like they're underrating the Meepo factor, but maybe they just trust that solidly in the Matu anti-mage. You know, as I said, they've seen this man carry plenty of games recently on his anti-mage, and they know. They trust in him.
They got the Pupil's Gift too. So Nisha, does he pass it over to the AM right away? Who's he gonna give it to?
Well, Zai's got it, right?
Does Zai have it?
Yeah, I think Zai's on it for now.
Okay, Zai's holding it for the time being. Decent for the mana pool at least, but...
I mean, you're right, it does feel great on the AM.
It's so good on anti-heroes, if you want to be joining the fights.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Until that, maybe for now. But yeah, he's heading over.
Yeah, maybe just keep it for now. Okay.
I mean, as you said, the main match is saying, hey, I'm farming, you're fighting, you hold it.
Yep. A lot of emphasis here on this mid tower right now. The Doom comes out. It's on the Meepo.
No, can he get away from the safe? He's going to be able to drop down the static stone, splitting off the rest of Secret from being able to get to the Meepo, so no one is able to remove the doomed Meepo. Gets him out of there, so unfortunately for Zai, another Doom that does not result in much at all.
That was 5 versus 5 in the mid lane, and nobody died. They just kind of watched each other and both walked away. They both were able to disengage. And also, look at that. Another Pupil's Gift.
I'm keeping my eye. Was there some sort of shadow patch?
Did they mirror something?
Is there like a shadow patch where teams do get the same item? I mean, I didn't see the notes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
That's
Maybe it's just a very, very strange coincidence.
Rezo again. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Tis mine.
Saved there with a glimpse. But no, I'm keeping my eyes on these.
Me too. That was actually really interesting to see that.
I mean, there was unless there was like a patch the minute before we came on air.
Nah, there it is.
No harm. Go! Go!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Double damage!
That should help.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Behold!
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Worthy of the fight. Here is no spring. Need to make use of it. Regeneration!
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Of my home.
Find peace, thou monster.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A gift from the Tempest of Illusion!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wicked
The scales balanced.
Dire's turret Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Force me into retirement. All right.
Can't fight the crowd.
I thought you missed. That should help.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Cool roots and run.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
The seeds of fortune.